Hi there, it's Veronica, the Heart Dietitian. I wanted to pop on to say hi today and to talk about one of my blog posts about the DASH dietary pattern and the Mediterranean dietary pattern. So those are two eating patterns that are recommended to help manage heart disease, but they both, emphasize different things. So I wanted to kind of talk about the differences today. So the Mediterranean diet is probably the most popular diet in North America right now, and it's been studied for lots of different reasons, not just to help manage and prevent heart disease, but help with blood sugar regulation, some cancers, Alzheimer's, dementia, lots and lots of reasons to be eating the Mediterranean way. And basically it's a plant-based diet because it encourages you to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, plant-based proteins, nuts, seeds, olive oil, but it also does include animal meats, fish more often than chicken or poultry, and then chicken and poultry more often than red meat. So it does include all of the food groups, which is nice and makes it a sustainable way of eating. Now the DASH diet, well, first let's talk. DASH is an acronym and it stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. And so hypertension being high blood pressure. So it's a diet specifically developed to stop high blood pressure, and it has some really great research behind it that can help lower our blood pressure more than medications on the market. So if that's one of your health goals, is to lower your blood pressure, I would recommend looking into the DASH diet. The DASH diet is all-inclusive as well. It includes, fish and meat, as well as all the plant foods that are in the Mediterranean diet, but they are very specific about the amounts of each of the food groups and the serving sizes each day. So if you're a person who likes to follow a plan, then the DASH diet is for you because it can, it helps you stay on track and make sure that you're eating the right foods. The DASH diet is particular because it looks at certain minerals. So it looks at your potassium intake, your magnesium intake, and calcium intake. Those three minerals really help our blood vessels relax and contract properly and helps manage our blood pressure, as well as potassium helps to regulate our sodium intake and just the sodium balance in our body. So they are specific minerals that we have to eat enough of to manage our blood pressure. And that's why the DASH diet is so specific, because we need to eat certain amounts of fruits and vegetables, certain amounts of whole grains, etc., to meet those needs. So I guess the big difference is that the DASH diet is pretty particular of what you need to eat in a day, whereas the Mediterranean diet is more general, eating more plants, fish more often than meat, etc. But in general, they both emphasize eating more plant foods, so more fruits, more vegetables, more protein from plants, and more whole grains. So if you're confused about where to start, maybe start there and just starting to include those more often. And then if you, have that goal of low blood pressure or high, getting your blood pressure under control, try that DASH diet. And if you want to look more into just overall health, or maybe one of those conditions I mentioned earlier, then the Mediterranean diet is for you. So I hope that helps clarify just the two ways of eating, and and encourage you to eat more plant foods to help manage your risk of heart disease. That's it for me. I'll sign off, and happy eating.